Last year, I reviewed the blaxploitation horror flick known as Blacula. Now, a year later, let's talk about the sequel, Scream Blacula Scream. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. Greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to you as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 1973 blaxploitation horror flick Scream Blacula Scream, released by American International, directed by Bob Keljan, starring William Marshall, once again playing the title character, aka Mama Waldy, along with Pam Grier, Don Mitchell, Michael Conrad, Lynn Moody, and Richard Lawson, who, of course, he'd go on to play Ryan, if I'm not mistaken, if that's what I'm saying. Yes, Ryan in the original Poltergeist, and Dr. Ben Taylor in the original miniseries of V, plus lots of other movies and TV shows. Now, if you have not seen my review of Blacula yet, I'm going to let you click on this card until you and then check it out before you come back and what have you. But you know what I mean. So I would suggest you check that out first. But if you haven't, I'm going to go ahead and get into this. So I'm going to try not to give this movie out completely like the last one, because, well, a lot of you people probably have never heard of Blacula, and I understand. This is easily a very rare movie, and what have you. And it also didn't quite do as well as its predecessor, and yeah, which is why I've seen it lesser than its predecessor, but I have given it more chances, and it's grown on me a little more after I just finished watching it again on Tubi. Anyway, well, after a dying voodoo queen, Mama Loa chooses an adopted apprentice, Lisa Fortier, as her successor, but her arrogant son and true heir, Willis, is outraged. So, he buys the bones of Mama Waldy, alias Blacula, from the former shaman of a voodoo cult, and uses voodoo to resurrect the vampire to do his bidding. But soon Willis is in for a rude awakening when Mama Waldy bites upon him during the awakening, and now finds himself in a curse of his own doing. Anyway, now Justin Carr, an ex-police officer with a large collection of acquired African antiques and an interest in the occult, begins to investigate the murders caused by Mama Waldy and his vampire horde, which grows with every passing kill and what have you. Now, Justin meets Mama Waldy at a party he's hosting to display the African collection pieces before being moved to a museum. They discuss the artifacts, unbeknown to anyone else, that were from the region of Africa Mama Waldy hails from, including pieces of jewelry once worn by his late wife Luva. Now, I will tell you there is a flashback to the original move, to the first Blacula, where if you may or may not know, Dracula, well, bites into Mama Waldy and curses him with his name. He would be known as Blacula once he awakens. Anyway, Mama Waldy also meets Lisa, who is Justin's girlfriend. And soon she discovers Mama Waldy's true nature after a friend of hers falls victim to his bite. Now, Then later on they get other cops and what have you. So soon Mama Waldy asks Lisa later on to help cure him of his vampire curse. Now apparently I'm going to say this final act is really wow. Well, cops are going through Drew Willis's place to get him and what have you. But I'm going to try not to talk about that and talk about how it goes and what have you, and especially what happens to Mama Waldy in the end. You're just going to have to see this movie. So, would I recommend this movie already in this vid? I'm going to say, yeah, sure, go ahead. If you've seen the first Blacula and you've not seen this one, go ahead. It's not quite as good as the first, but it has its moments and what have you. Most of the cast is pretty good and all. The score by Bill Marks is pretty good, but I do like the main title for this movie called Torment. Now you hear it in instrumental form, and I forgot who sings it in the end credits though. But I gotta say that is very good, just as good as the intro theme to the original Blacula. So anyway, I thought Scream Blacula Scream wasn't too bad. It was good. It has a few more ups than downs. But overall, the story is a little bit is good in ways. Now, I did one thing that I did like about the movie was all those African artifacts. Those were really something. Anyway, but William Marshall once again delivered a great performance as Mama Waldy. Let's see, Don Mitchell as Justin and Pam Grier as Lisa Fortier, who after this, Grier also went on to do another film for American International, that being Coffee. She also did, I believe she also did Foxy Brown. Yes, I think that was from the same company, but I may be wrong though. But anyway, Richard Lawson as Willis. Yes, real good. Actually also the following year he would go on to play Valentine in what was considered a spin-off of Blacula, and that being Sugar Hill, which I have already reviewed that as well. And I reviewed that last year too. So anyway, I'm gonna say give give it one try. Give Scream Blacula Scream one try. And if you're not satisfied with it, well, I can't say I didn't try. Because while I like the first Blacula a whole lot, this one has its moments, but it's not. But I don't hate the movie though. It's in between okay good to good in a way. I think more okay good. Okay, but anyway, yeah. So, if you've seen Scream Blacula Scream, tell me what you thought about it in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button below, subscribe to my channel as well, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you a review of one of my favorite, teen horror flicks when I was growing up. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Anyway, thank you for watching. Now, if you liked this, see these other reviews. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of the other flick I was telling you about, Sugar Hill, which that's easily an underrated horror flick. If you haven't seen that, you might want to look into it if you can find it. Now, I almost forgot, Blacula is on Blu-ray with its predecessor, but I've heard it's probably expensive now. But anyway, find it on DVD if you can, whatever you can. Okay, in the upper right-hand corner is my review of, let's see, I'm thinking of, crap. Let me just start over. The upper left-hand corner is going to have my review of Sugar Hill. The upper right-hand corner will be my previous review of the 80s horror flick Night of the Demons. But if you want more vampire fun, go to the bottom left hand corner for my review of the original Fright Night that I did not so long ago. And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. There, I got it. Now, if you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.